This is Street Fighter Alpha 3. I mean, wow. Talk about a difference. A difference in attitude, a difference in just... Not necessarily these graphics, these are the same graphics, but just presentation. Bombastic announcers, new gameplay systems. I can see why it took 2 years to make. They clearly went back to the drawing board with this one. So we are missing a couple of characters compared to the portable versions of this game, but you know what? I'm gonna pick the character I wanted to pick for a while. And she's right up here. Secret character run! So Julie, not exactly complete in the arcade version. She is a secret character, and all of her story biographies, her rival fights, and one other thing that we will get to are taken up by Bison. So what's Julie play like? We'll picture a less viable Cammy, but a more fun Cammy. Classic announcer. But, as far as gameplay goes, overall, we have two different meters, because we have two different playstyles. I have Aism, which is the standard way to play. You get things like air block, 3 unique levels of super combo, and a couple other things. Xism is more powerful, more guard meters, so you don't get guard crushed as easy, and 1 exclusive super combo. And when I say 1 exclusive super combo, I mean it. That's 1 bar of super and 1 super per character. You don't get everything in Aism. Why am I doing this as Julie, you may be asking? One reason, again, we'll get into later, but the second reason is when I played through the PlayStation version of Alpha 3, they had an exclusive World Tour mode, and I did so as Julie. So, sentimental value. Oh, God, Ken. Ah, glad that comboed. For example, in Xism, that would have been Julie's only available super combo, and I wasn't having that. But Julie does have some unique stuff that sets her apart from Cammy. an overhead kick. It's not really that good, but it's there. Heart Thrust Kick is also different. It's not really good for combos, but it's there. And if you counter hit on it, the world's your oyster. So Vega, reintroduced to the Alpha universe through Alpha 3, and he's just as annoying. But Vega does introduce something new to this particular playthrough, Theism. Which means you don't have big level 3 super combos. Instead, you have a custom combo. Custom combos, by the way, that the CPU has no idea how to take advantage of. So, also, characters like Sodom benefit from these ism systems. In X-ism, he gets entirely different weapons. He gets his katanas back. Because in A-ism and B-ism, he gets these nice little psi weapons. I thought that was a nice little detail. Just trying to keep you in place, buddy. It is worth noting that in X-isms, while you do lose a lot of super combos, you get a few unique moves in the process. Bison, for instance, he's more like his Street Fighter II self. He gets Psycho Crusher as a normal move back. But it's things like that. Things like that that open the game up a bit. And so we get our mid-rival fight with Akuma, which was also Bison's mid-rival fight. And I remember being all over World Tour mode, even getting up to the point where I fought Shin Akuma. And I remember the nightmare that was World Tour Shin Akuma. And it's good to see his difficulty has not changed very much, even in the transition from Shin to normal Akuma. Super, but it was too late, I guess. thing about Akuma, easily stunned. This is where that would start to come into play. You have all these moves, well, we've got to do something about that. Here's a lower health bar, here's a lower stun bar. This would follow him ever since. Please. Thank you. Oh, God. Just... This is embarrassing. But thankfully, we don't have to keep redoing the code when we have to continue, which is very nice.
Hey, come on, stand up, face it straight.
Oh, that's what you get for trying to counter me. Ooh, Super Turbo AI. They threw 3 fireballs and threw me. That's a Street Fighter 2 AI left over. So we finally get to meet Charlie Nash proper. The thing is, in some isms, as far as I know, he actually has a dash. Like, built in. I don't know why. It's the weirdest thing in the world. And good night.
It all depends on your skill. Go for broke.
So, guard break was introduced in Alpha 3. You can break their guard and then, Ooh.
You win. It's showtime. Face it straight.
Well, that was a botch. Hey, gonna need you to take it easy.
You win! What a terrible fighter! Can you punch the way to glory? It all depends on your skill. Go for broke.
I don't know. I think this might be the first time we've seen Chun-Li in our alpha runs. So she also changes depending on if you select a certain ism. Like X-ism, she gets her Street Fighter 2 outfit and her Street Fighter 2 moves. It's also very tricky right now.
Let's party. Go for broke.
Oh, hi. Getting thrown a lot. Yep. It's little things on the continue screen, like counting down the decibels of seconds you have left.
Select your character. Select your fighting style. It's showtime. Face it straight.
Oh. Oh, hi, invincibility. Drop my combo!
Let's play. Go for broke.
Ow.
KO! You win! Get ready, fighters. Go for it, man!
Oh, this is not good. Chun-Li in the corner? No, thank you. I'm not fond of that invincibility on your super. Feels like it's a direct reaction to what I'm doing. Like a frame one reaction.
Select your fighting style. It all depends on your skill. Go for broke.
Not liking that. Feels like it's a direct reaction to what I'm doing. Ah.
Go for broke.
Well, that was a mistake.
You win. Beat 'em up, guys. Triumph or die.
Well. Ooh. I don't remember you being able to do all that. I think we're gonna be here a while. It's just that feeling in your bones.
Select your fighting style.
Like we haven't taken enough money from you.
Get ready, fighters. Go for it, man.
Nah, fuck out of here with that.
KO. You win. Beat 'em up, guys. Triumph or die.
Yep. I've got meter, you've got low energy. Going for the kill.
Win.
Well, crisis averted for now.
That's great. Super. Excellent.
At least this announcer man is very motivational.
That's enough. Unbeatable.
So now we get to Sagat. It's interesting to note that Sagat is standing up for Ryu. Alright.
It all
So this could go poorly.
Go for broke.
Assuming I stay on top of him, it shouldn't be a problem. Or the Tiger Shots could knock me halfway across the screen. Stop dropping your shit. Very crucial. Pray to the Lord you don't drop that shit. Yeah, you're still dropping it. Still jumping. Shouldn't do it. Shouldn't do it. Sagat's got me in the corner. Help! Yeah, I don't have anything to really get through that. Like, I do have the back fist, but it feels situational. And that situation is now. Good stuff. So this is where the arcade mode gets interesting. Our final opponent is Ryu, because of course. 3 straight alphas where the last fight is Ryu. Funny how that works out. It is worth noting that I'm going to be dropping a save right here. For reasons I will state later, or maybe not, who knows.
Nobody blink. Triumph or die.
Well, that was worthless.
It's showtime. Facing straight.
Thanks, Ryu. You're being a real sport right now. I don't like how low to the ground that is. So here's the thing about Alpha 3 arcade mode. If you lose at any point, if you lose to the final fight, that's a one-shot. M. Bison exclusively gets Ryu for his final encounter. If he loses, you essentially get this, which is Ryu's ending in Alpha 3. So the reason I dropped that save is maybe at a later date I can come back and right this wrong. Or maybe not. Maybe this is the right way for Alpha 3 to end. I just think it was a very nice little bonus. It's also very detailed. Very in-depth, too. Which I thought was very nice. Because this is the cap on the Alpha storyline, so they want to go out with a bang. But yeah, Street Fighter Alpha 3. I consider this to be the best of the Alpha series. Like, flat out. Alpha 2 is more normal, but I feel like Alpha 3 has a lot more going for it. It's so much more fun and so much more customizable for your experience. But let's move along to the new generation. Yeah, let's finish what we started.
Triumph or die!
Ah, God, yeah. Oh, how about you hold this? Let's just do that one more time and we'll be golden.
It's showtime! Face it straight!
Not a good place to be. That is just not right. Thank you. Street Fighter Alpha 3 done. Now let's get the real ending. Oh yeah, let's get that real ending going. The less satisfying one. This is the ending you would get for any other character if you failed to beat Bison on the first try. And console versions, for the most part, with the exception of ones not based off the arcade, this little restriction, this little stipulation was lifted. You could continue on him as many times as you want. Thank God. But there you go. That's Street Fighter Alpha 3 beat properly. Thank God I didn't have to fight Super Bison to do so. Or else we would have been here a lot longer. But anyway, as I said before, on to the new generation.